Good morning, students. Now today we will discuss about pressure volume work, a special type of work, right? Now here very first thing we are in need to keep in our mind is, as per the chemistry, convention for the work done is always negative. Convention, that means to give the sign. So as per the chemistry, for work done, the sign is always given negative, right? So we will always think that work done is equal to negative. We have seen in the last video why it is negative. That work done, that means what happens? Two things takes place. System is giving energy to the surrounding, or surrounding is giving energy to the system. So because of that, the work done, that means the loss of the energy takes place, and so it is negative. Now here see, one gas filled container is taken which is fixed with the piston, but here the piston is very special. It is frictionless piston. Why it is frictionless? Because if the friction will be there, then the change of energy will also take place because of the force of friction. So it is the idea that if the frictionless piston is taken, then there will not be any friction, and due to that energy change will not there, or energy, or for the system energy change should not take place, right? So initially what is here, the gas filled is this much volume, so it is considered as volume I, that is initial volume. Now when this piston is given a push downward, if the piston is given a push downward, then what happens? This piston comes downward and the volume becomes less. This is, you see, volume initial. Now it is lesser, the volume final, right? So what is happening here? At the initial stage, volume of gas is Vi. On pushing the piston downward, the work is done on the system because we have pushed the piston downward, and so we can say work is done on system. Why it is system here? The system here, it is gas because it is under our observation. Gas is filled in the container, so our observation is always on the gas, and that is why the gas in the container is our system. When piston is pushed downward, the volume of gas becomes Vf, that is the change in the volume, that is final volume. So from figure A and figure B, it is observed that volume initial was larger than volume final, right? So we can say that Vi is greater than Vf. On applying pressure, what happened? Volume of gas is decreased, right? So in other words, we can say compression of the gas is taking place on applying the pressure. So due to compression of the gas, volume of change will take place, and that is why we can symbolically write it as change in volume, delta V, that means change. This symbol of delta gives the idea about the change. So change in volume is equal to volume final minus volume initial, which will be the very first formulation for us. Now let us see the diagrammatically what is the change in the volume. So from the system, volume change of gas will be considered in the terms of volume of the system, right? What is here to be considered now? This volume change is to be considered in the terms of system. So if we consider in the terms of system, that means system here is the container filled with the gas. So volume of the system where it experiences change is delta V is equal to length into breadth into height. Now if we consider length into breadth, then it is area A and height, that is h. So this is the area which is covered by the gas and this is the height. So now we will put this value, delta V is equal to area covered by the gas as per the respective height. So here it is, delta V is equal to A into H, right? Now volume of the system is changed because of the pressure. So we will have to consider the factor pressure also. Why? Because we have applied the pressure on the piston. So now how the pressure is attained? Pressure is attained by applying force to the respective area. This much area is there, that much force is applied. So pressure applied is equal to force upon respective area. So what force we have applied for attaining this pressure? It means force is equal to pressure into area. Pressure into area is equal to force. So now work is done on the system. So work done is equal to force into displacement as per our very first formula in the terms of physics. As the terms of physics, what is force? Force is equal to force into distance. So here work done is equal to, what is force we have got? Pressure into area. So putting the value of force, pressure into area, and here the distance. So here our distance is up to respective height. So taking distance is equal to h, we will put here h. So now let us see what is here. Pressure into area is force and distance is h. So pressure will remain as it is, and what is our area into height? Area into height is the change in the volume as per the system. So area into h is equal to delta V, right? So what is the work done? Work done is equal to P delta V. That means pressure and change in velocity. Change in volume. So product of change in volume at per the respective pressure, it means the work done on the system. So in the simple manner, when the piston is pushed downwards, the pressure is applied. Due to that, the initial volume changed to final volume. That change in volume, this two product has given that work is done on the system. And as per the chemistry convention, it is minus P delta V, right? Now for this pressure volume work, there are two respective cases. One is compression of gas and one more is expansion of gas. When we say compression of gas, then it is work is done on system. So when piston is pushed downward, that means the work is done on the system, and it is also termed as compression of the gas because the gas is compressed. Initial volume and now the compressed gas, that is final volume. So this is one more figure here. So as per our general idea of the work done is equal to minus P delta V. And delta V is what? As per the very first formula, delta V is Vf minus Vi. So putting the value here, we will get minus P into Vf minus Vi. But look to the diagram. What we see here, Vi is greater than Vf. So it is positive value. So as per the figure D, Vi is greater than Vf. So Vi is equal to positive because it is greater. So in this equation, work is equal to minus P minus Vi. We are talking about minus P minus Vi. It will be minus plus. So work done is P delta V. Thus, during compression of gas, work is done on the system and work done is always positive. work done is always positive. For what? Compression of gas. Now let us consider the second case of the pressure volume work, which is expansion of gas, means system is working on surrounding. The first was compression of gas, that means work is done on the system. Here system is working on surrounding. Now system is working on surrounding, that means the piston is in the opposite. In the compression, the piston was downwards into the container. Now piston will move upward. So let us consider what is the work done here. Work done is equal to minus P delta V. So delta V is Vf minus Vi. Now as per the figure, we can see that initial volume is less than final volume, or we can say final volume is greater than initial volume. So Vf is greater than Vi. It means Vf is positive. If Vf is positive, then in the work done, minus P plus Vf, so negative positive will be negative, and thus work done is equal to minus P delta V. So during expansion of the gas, work done is by the system, that means system is losing its energy, therefore the work done is always negative. Clear? So according to this, how the representation of the work done is carried out? When we will solve the numericals, or sometimes when objective question is asked, they will not give the conventional sign. They will just give work done on system is this much kilojoule per kilogram, or work done by system is this much kilojoule per kilogram. Represent it. So here on system, so it will be positive, and by system it will be negative. This we will have to take in consideration. On system, that means energy is given to the system, so positive, and by system, that means energy is used by the system, so it is negative. This is the general thing we have to keep in our remembrance. In the same way, for the heat also, the representation is mentioned here, that heat is given to the system is 642 kilojoule. That means it is positive, given to the system. System is taking, so addition is there, so it positive. And if heat is evolved by the system, then it is away from the system, so it will be negative, right? So thus, as per the generalization concept, work done on system is positive and work done by system is negative. But for the specific processes, volume change can be calculated by different formulas. For some specific processes, this volume change is calculated with different formulas, and let us see here now. Generally, the processes which we are going to discuss in thermodynamics are reversible and irreversible. In thermodynamics, generally we are going to discuss most processes about irreversible and reversible. Irreversible means reactant to product is possible, but product to reactant is not possible. And in reversible process, reactant to product as well as product to reactant both is possible. So let us consider change in volume in reversible isothermal process. Change in volume in which process? In reversible isothermal process. Isothermal, that means where the temperature is not changing. So here the formula derivation is not in our syllabus, right? But we need these formulas for the calculation of numericals, so we need to consider it. In terms of volume, the work done in the reversible process is minus differentiation of V1 to V2 pressure into delta V. Here work done in the reversible process is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V2 by V1, because natural logarithm is to be considered over here. Here n stands for number of moles of gas, R is gas constant, temperature in Kelvin, V2 is the final volume, and V1 is the initial volume. But if this volume change is in the terms of pressure, then pressure change is to be considered, and so work done in the reversible process is minus 2.303 nRT log P1 by P2. See, this is the change. Here it is V2 by V1, here it is P1 by P2, because recall the Boyle's law. What is Boyle's law? Where pressure is inversely proportional to the volume. P inversely proportional to 1 by V. That means V2 by V1 will be now P1 by P2. Clear? So this is the formula to calculate change in volume for the pressure. And if work done is for free expansion of gas, is to be calculated. Very new thing for us, free expansion of gas. So free expansion of gas, if it is to be calculated, then work done is always 0. Why? Because free expansion of gas means expansion of gas in vacuum. Why the work done is to be considered 0 for free expansion of gas? Because free expansion of gas means gas is expanding in vacuum, and expansion in vacuum means 0, and so work done is always 0 for free expansion of gas. Sometimes in numericals they will ask the free expansion of gas is to be calculated, and the value of the moles of the gas is this, gas constant R is this, temperature is this, V2 is this, V1 is this, pressure is this, everything, all values they will give, and you are asked to find out the expansion of free gas, that is free expansion of gas. So we have to remember that free expansion, it means expansion of gas in the vacuum, and when the expansion of gas is to be considered in the vacuum, then there is nothing in the vacuum which is considered as 0 expansion. So work done will be also 0, right? Thank you.